Yeah, 28 grams of moss, 28 grams of moss. Little people the kings, little people the kings. Y'all ain't ready for this, y'all ain't ready for this. Yeah. I'm the champion, I'm the champion, I'm the don't know why you cats wanna wait to be with the street just to give you cats a chance to eat. What you got for early didn't finish the plate. Now that I'm back, you rap cats are gonna have to wait. Been gone a whole year, still nobody got the leadership or the heart to even feel my spot. I'm the champion, must I say it again? The best in this rap game and I continue to win. See, I'm allergic to that, losing makes me sneeze. Like you phony rap cat, I'm about to make it squeeze. Bring your whole crew, nigga, I'ma swallow that. So when it pops off, ATL is on a holler back. It's 28 grams, nigga. I've been running this shit. So anything in front of me can fuck around and get hit. I follow you rap cats, so you niggas my sons and I'm the truth. Wow, cause I'm the motherfucking champion. I'm the champion. I'm the champion. I'm the champion. Still rep the A&T, but I carry my throne. God bless this child that been holding on. And I am that child, as you niggas can see. Cause ain't another rapper out here better than me. And this goes to anybody trying to steal my spot. I'm number one in this shit, so number one you die. So when you can't scream, y'all is the best, I laugh. Like really, you cats don't really know the half. You do the math, and that's yourself who really great. Then add it up and watch it equal up to 28. So that's the little cats know who really the done. I'm overall, I let you niggas fight for number one. See, I put that on my life, put that on my son. Gotta stay the best of people licking trade love. In my throne and I'm the key. You can put that on my heart and I'm the God. Cause I'm the motherfucking champion.
Just in time accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Tayama Copeland is your independent paparazzi consultant. Everything is only $5. You can catch Tayama on Facebook Live at Tayama Copeland, or you can find her at www.justintimeaccessories. Just in Time Accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Check it out. Just in Time Accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Tayama Copeland is your independent paparazzi consultant. Everything is only $5. You can catch Tayama on Facebook Live at Tayama Copeland, or you can find her at
Legacy Unlocked. When you're locked out of your vehicle, can't get in your car, call Legacy, serving West Palm Beach and surrounding cities. That's area code 229-630-7615. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you been denied disability, Social Security, or custodianship of your children? Call Antonio Williams. He has the knowledge and experience to fight the government on your behalf. Let him represent you. That's Antonio Williams, your non-legal attorney consultant. Make sure you go over to Goli.com and get your Goli gummies today. They have 3 selections, 3 choices to choose from. They have the apple cider vinegar, the ashwagandha, and new, they now have the superfruit. In addition to going over to GoliGummies.com, make sure you use the ATL as your discount code and receive a huge discount. It supports the channel and the podcast. In addition to all of that, the gummies, they're a source of antioxidant. They have vitamins B9, B12, promotes general good health, helps improve your daily health, contains pectin, a source of dietary fiber, uses pectin as a natural prebiotic to support the healthy gut and immune system, includes the mother, a healthy strain of bacteria, antioxidants, and enzymes. Mask the unpleasant taste of the apple cider vinegar. It's simple, it's delicious, it's Goli.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Get in here, get in here, get in here. Call your mama, your daddy, your baby daddy, niece, nephew, cousin, get in here. This is the place to be. Get in here, get in here, get in here. Yes, this is the place to be. Michael, don't be looking like that. Don't do it. Not today, Satan. But listen, we welcome you all. Welcome to the ATL show, sponsored to you by the Anthony Brown Show. And I'm yours truly, Mr. Anthony Brown. Yes, coming at you loud, live, and in color. If you're new to the channel, definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. It costs you nothing to subscribe. Stop shacking up. Because statistics tells us that 80% of you are viewing, but you're not yet subscribed. So come on, what are you waiting for? Stop shacking. Click that subscribe button. It costs you nothing. We'll wait. And in the meantime, go ahead and click that like button. That lets YouTube know that you appreciate what we're doing over here and us as well. And then YouTube then share our material with other people with similar interests as yours so the family can grow. Also, comment below. And when you comment below, we will show your comments on the screen, read them, and respond accordingly. And you know they say sharing is caring. So go ahead and click that share button and share our channel and our materials with your friends and family so they too can see what all the craziness is all about and come over and join the family. As I say, every Tuesday and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, when I'm here, I can't do this by myself. So I have to call on my tribe, my family, my extended family. You know what I'm saying? So I got my sisters and my brothers with me. So we are family. Hey, hey, I got all my peeps with me. You know what I'm saying? So tonight I'm joined by none other than the very beautiful, the very bright, Miss Tyson's mama, Miss Tiama Sweetness.
Hello, everybody. Blessings on blessings on blessings.
You better believe it. And I'm
Yes.
also joined by none other than the very little big brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I would do without him. You know what I'm saying? He's my support, my backbone, my energy. He pushes me even when I don't feel like pushing myself. You know what I'm saying? So that means he's real strong because I ain't no little old man to be pushed. I'm joined by none other than Legacy the Great.
If I'm pushing you, they must call me Hercules.
Okay.
ATL.
That's it. And I'm also joined by none other than my sister with the voluptuous cakes. You know what I'm saying? When she walks, when she walks, it sounds like a standing ovation. You know
Damn.
what I'm saying? None other than Miss Juicy Cakes.
Now I love that song. I love that song.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite songs right there.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
everybody. I'm listening to you.
What's up, Juicy Cakes?
Hey, Juju.
How y'all doing? You know, I'm glad to see y'all. Y'all just brighten my life.
Okay.
Same here.
I saw you backstage laughing.
I've been cracking up the whole time. I was ready to sing. I was like, he could put me on. We are family.
That's it. And we got one more new family member, but he's no secret to the show. You know what I'm saying? We call him our roving reporter, our road man, none other than DP in the house.
Hey, Donovan.
What's up, Donovan?
He muted. You muted.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
There we go.
Yes. I'm here.
Yes, you are. Oh, you over there with Purple Rain, Purple Rain.
The light, Donovan, the light.
Oh, okay. I know it.
I'm talking about.
I'm trying to
It
catch
went right
on.
over his head. It
Look,
went right over his head.
I'm seeing the green light, but now it's changing colors.
Y'all,
Yeah.
somebody named Pineapple said,
Hey,
"Hello, everybody."
Pineapple.
He
We
got
say,
that light changing
hey,
colors,
Miss
but
Juicy.
he need to change the colors, boy. He in a discotheque, old school.
Are you DJing? Kick this
I'm
one.
trying to.
My DJ.
Hey.
Okay.
Make your body bounce. Hey, I'm trying to get
There you
the
go. Oh.
hold up. Let me get the sound where it will go with the sound. Hold up. Oh, there we go. Hey. Move to the left.
Hey,
Move
put
to
him
the right.
backstage with that flow right there. He need to be backstage.
I know. Walk
With that,
right on in.
Tony, tell him what we tell people when they singing.
That's not your call. That's not your
Yeah,
ministry.
that's not it.
That's not your ministry. You might want to go help in the parking lot ministry.
Yeah, or
Y'all gonna leave my brother alone because he could do auto tunes and he will be all right and will still sell a record. Yes, sir.
Yes. Tell them about
Be
that.
all right.
I know, right, dude? Hey, look, it's
don't
Juicy gonna help him out.
don't y'all put them two together. You gonna have Rainbow and Care Bear together, and it ain't gonna go good.
Okay.
It's gonna go. We go. Everybody go get together, call all our cousins and friends.
Oh, Lord. Wow.
And we go beam them up.
Do it.
Okay.
So I mean, is you just on the internet just stealing people memes? I'm talking about just the throw it on people.
What are you talking about?
That right there.
I learned how to do the GIF on the text message. Oh my God. I was killing Niaki yesterday.
Okay.
What you mean the GIF?
GIFs, what's that? GIFs? What's them called?
GIF.
Yeah.
GIFs.
You talking about with the different little emoji thing?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. I was just killing them, sitting. I miss you. Why you treat me so bad? Oh, it's making so many, just need so many ideas.
Okay. Again, if you're just tuning in, like I said tonight, it's $5 Friday, and it's also Fine Nigga Friday. Y'all see them fine niggas? You know what I'm saying? $5 Friday and Fine Nigga Friday.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. The one in the white. Yes.
Yeah.
Legacy.
I see that one.
Legacy.
I see the
What?
overseer.
I need to get y'all a better picture of me then. I'm glad y'all didn't put is that Usher, and I'm just glad P. Diddy's not on there.
Oh, please don't.
No,
Please don't. They should have took Bird. Tony.
Huh?
I heard, who was that? Kamal said, I think it was it Kamal? It was somebody on us that had not seen the show, told me, put the picture back up. Talking about Birdman right there in the black and me right there with the glasses on looking like.
But y'all do.
I said, what?
Yeah, that could be your brother.
Oh, God.
But y'all do. They ain't telling no story.
Yeah, he doing your hand motion, your hand gestures too.
God damn.
Well, I know one thing. They better put some respect on your name.
You better put some motherfucking respect on my name. Hey, Teama and Juice,
Yeah.
do y'all know that the show Tuesday I only said one cuss word, and that was when I first came in?
God said, "Not tonight, Satan."
Get beside thee.
Yes. They got 2 minutes on here.
For the kids.
That was for the kids.
Pun intended.
Okay.
Let me tell you, he ain't have time to cuss. He was trying to fight.
Oh God, here we go.
He already his said off rip.
I know.
Hour, y'all. Like, Lord have mercy. He was so ready to just chew him up and spit him out.
Ain't showing no mercy.
Selma, please don't you ever talk about don't show nobody no mercy the way you grabbed Ezra and did him like that.
Hey, listen, we ain't gonna talk about God if we ain't gonna talk about God.
Tiamo, you grabbed Ezra by his throat.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, because it's no middle ground. If we gonna talk about God, we gonna talk about God. We ain't gonna double line the fence. We ain't gonna none of that. He made it crystal clear.
Tony, and I was and in between that time while she was choking him, right? You talking about
put all of this back, just drilling him.
Listen, and me and Tony tried to stop Teama, cause Tony gotta say something, and I'm like, Teama, Tony trying to Teama, Tony got his hands up, he done went to freezing. She had to finish choking the shit out of my friend Ezra.
Because you're not supposed to use God and bend his word to your will. It just don't work that way.
But preachers do it every Sunday.
And let me tell you, he wouldn't want me in his pews. Listen, he would not want me in his pew because after church, we're going to have a long discussion, sir.
Especially when they
Tony, if we go to church with Juicy and Teama is she want to talk with the pastor after the service is over, go ahead and get the car ready.
I'm going to sit in the mess hall.
Let me tell you, y'all, I'm so connected with God. When people use God in a way that, like, bro, you can't speak for him. He tell you can't speak for the next man. So what make you think you could speak for him? Stop while you ahead. Stop while you ahead.
But that we definitely, for me, like I was telling Tony, Friday's show, I put up there from all 3 seasons of us being on the show. I put up that's in my top 5 shows, and we done had some hell of a shows. But far as the growth of how if we would have did this show in season 1, it wouldn't have went like that.
Nah, all of us have grown and have came to a compromise with each other. Mm-hmm. So that wouldn't have went that way.
That show, Jew and DP, take the time and go back and go in the archives and start looking at some of season 1 shows. Listen, you had to have, when I tell you had to have not just tough skin, you had to have Teflon skin. Teflon. I'm talking about we were cussing each other out and everything.
Oh wow.
Oh, it was tough.
That's why y'all consider me a unicorn, because y'all was cussing and I'm like, what the hell is that?
Yeah. Juicy, you brought the balance.
But I love y'all. I'm so glad that we're still at it. Doing what we do.
Because if you wanted to see a war, all you had to tune in at 9:00 every Tuesday and Friday. Me and Teama were gonna give y'all what you wanted.
It was Teama's hormones because she was pregnant.
Yes, sir.
Are we still living in the past? Because I could go pick her up.
Did you say, are y'all still carrying that?
Yes.
Listen.
She done delivered.
Okay. And Legacy, you want to do me all dirty?
Juicy,
I stayed
you
up to
didn't
3,
get,
4
you
o'clock in
didn't
the
get,
morning
listen,
doing your hair.
you didn't get none of that, Juicy, because nobody on this podcast got more of that viciousness than me.
When I first joined, they gave me a little hard time.
Let me tell you, he
No,
will not let me live it down.
your hard time was only from Savage.
Right.
Yeah.
And a little bit from Don Allen.
Yeah, definitely Don Allen.
Don Allen. Don Allen can't see me.
Listen, let me tell you
Lucy,
something.
I thought it was no hope for you, so I wasn't even bothering you. I don't pick on the weak. You was acting real weak and timid, so
Yeah,
I had to be on your
everybody
side
cool.
regardless.
Listen, the crazy thing was, I remember the day she came out of the closet.
On Don Allen ass.
On Don Allen. I said, what? And she ain't changed back to Rainbow Juicy since then.
I said she has risen.
Yo.
I felt
like she gave me
Juicy for the record, I love you, Don Allen.
Juicy made me feel like that scene in Color Purple. Oh, ho, pass me them now peas. Miss Sophia's home now. There's gonna be some changes around here.
Gonna be some changes. But I ain't gonna since we going down memory lane, I'm also talk about me. Me and Tony had a falling out. Well, I ain't gonna say Tony did.
That was the dumbest fallout known to man.
Just tell me.
Listen.
So listen.
I want to talk about y'all falling out.
Juicy, you was there. Oh, we can talk about it because we got to see when you make it through the trials and tribulations, you can talk about them because that's you done got through that. It just made you strong.
Was I there? You know what?
Juicy, I think you was there.
I was there. I said,
okay.
Don't call me.
Listen. So I'm high. I ain't on the show. I don't want to do it no more. Now, mind you, I think I talked to Savage. Savage was like, you and Tony be all right. Y'all need to just go on. I ain't talking to him. So we got like 2 days before the next show, right? So I gotta get ready to go get my hair done at Tayama house. Tayama is, y'all just need to talk. I don't even know what this is about. I'm talking about she all on Tony's side, then she on my side, then she just, y'all need to talk.
So, no. I was on the side of Tony's because your information you was giving back was totally a double negative, false ass advertisement, false conversation that never happened. We were the listeners of the party.
Everybody under the bus so that you can keep on rolling.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
We literally were listening. We were listening, and then some kind of way from us listening, we became the talkers. I don't know how the fuck that flipped.
Right.
Well, hold on now. So Tayama, she doing my hair. She was doing the Samson and Delilah thing, because you know Samson had his hair cut by Delilah, right? Playing in his hair. So she just tell me, you and your brother need to just talk. I'm still bucking, but she working it. You hear me, Juice? She working it. So by the time I left him get my hair done, I said, I guess I am gonna call him. So I call him. He don't answer the phone. I text him. He don't reply back to the text. So I called Juice. I called him. I said, now I done reached out to him and I'm trying to talk to him. The nigga ain't answering the phone.
You called me too.
Oh, I did call you too, didn't I, Juice? So now watch this now. So I'm not on the show because I ain't coming back. But I do want to, I told him I just want us to be brothers. So he ain't answering that. So that's the next show came DP, and Tony done went and changed my picture on the ATL show and got Don Allen on. He don't know how many times I dotted his
I
eye.
ate that man ass up. Go look at that show. How you thought you was gonna replace him with Legacy?
Listen, you don't know how many times I had came and caught him coming down the stairs and hit him in his eyeball.
But let's talk about the show when we tried to mediate.
Mediate what? What me and Tony were going through?
Yes.
We're going to get to that, but I want to talk about
No, I want to talk about I went Legacy, finish up with that show. Well, I on Broad, I don't know how you thought you was gonna replace him. Oh, that fool got mad and left the show.
Listen, no, but the crazy thing was Tony done had the show, DP, and he instead of him just not even acknowledging that I ain't on the show, he goes up and tell the world. And I'm talking about, I'm like, I can't believe this he gon', and then he done moved my goddamn face off the flyer. Oh, okay, yeah, we definitely gotta talk.
Listen, Tony could be petty. Tony could be petty, bitch. He the king of petty meal.
So I'm talking about Don Allen. I mean, DP, I ain't even on the show. I'm watching the show. I'm talking about I'm watching it. I don't want to miss now damn word. I just want to hear what this nigga got to say.
He watching it and commenting in the show. He in our comments like why don't you just come on the show?
No.
Yeah.
No. so I thought I watched enough
I wish
of
I
it.
could see the memory.
You can.
It's on there. It's
It's on there. It's around by like August. It's around by July, August of 2022. So
okay, say that.
I guess the show it's between August. It's between toward the end of July and August of 2022. But anyway, so the show is over, and I didn't say nothing, but I'm steaming, and I'm about to go knock on this door over here to see what was really popping off. How the hell, you know what I'm saying? I ain't get fired. I said I needed a goddamn sabbatical.
You Blake, what the hell is a sabbatical for us? Nah, fool, you quit.
So now imagine now, after the show, I called Tayama. Tayama is like, I don't know what the hell Tony was thinking. Did Tony think that Don Allen was gonna replace you?
Hold on. Tony, would you fact check him? I said that to Tony in front of Don Allen and hurt all them feelings.
In the back,
carry on.
In the background, in the backstage, she went on like, why did you come on the show?
But here go the crazy part right here. So the next day, I called Tony. He answered the phone. Listen, it was like Celie and her sister had got back together at the end of Color Purple. Me and you will never part. Tony was crying. You know, yeah. But I was definitely happy that my brother had open arms to let me get my spot. And the next week, Don Allen went on the fly no more.
And I was like, Tony, you gave in. I was like, man, he gave in.
Listen,
them two had me feeling like a 90s R&B group. Together today, broke up tomorrow.
and Juicy and Tayama in the middle of it.
Legacy.
You were singing a New Edition song, Home Again?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up, D?
Hold up, just for a moment. I got sounds going off. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
You said Celie and Nettie?
Yeah. You remember at the end when they came back together and they got all these purple rags flying and all that type of stuff?
Isn't there a new movie coming out with
Color Purple?
It's Color Purple.
It's Color Purple, the musical.
Not that one. Not that one. At the end of the movie, Donovan. When they hadn't got back together after all that time. We had so many days apart, Tony. I missed you, bro. But you know what the great thing about that is that I found is when you have
I'm sorry.
but that ain't the end. Yeah, I'm talking about when they grown, Donovan. They grown. It's at the end. But listen,
I gotta get the part when they're at the end.
Okay, to have had Savage, Juicy, and Teama to be neutral and to be able to call both of us out, or to be able to get that clarity, that Legacy, you was wrong, you misunderstood, It's always good to be able to have those family members, friends, loved ones, sisters, or brothers that don't mind nigga you wrong.
Especially when you're such an alpha man and you're never wrong.
This is why me and you fell out because of your mouth.
What that mouth do?
Oh,
I got some references.
I don't put me in the back.
I got receipts for you, Tony.
Why he looking out the window?
But Donovan, you got so far to go to get to the end. I guess they just giving you little snippets.
Right now.
Yeah, that's it right there, D. Mama Booty. It's Mama Booty. Look at Tony. Look at Tony. Coming out the porch. Who is that? Got to get your glasses together. Look at you. That's Mama Booty.
She said something about that color purple just makes me feel like singing.
That's it, D. Tony was looking. He had to come out the porch and make sure is that Legacy coming home. 3 years. I'm talking about 3. We working on 3 years, and I'm talking about. I know this ain't even the topic, but it just moved on me today. That know how lucky I am to have these individuals on this podcast with me. I'm including you too, D, because you definitely got a seat at the table. But to have those 3 right there, the good, the bad, and the ugly, every Tuesday and Friday. No, I don't see how nobody can go wrong. I'm blessed.
Amen.
Okay. Amen.
Oh.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
You felt all warm and bubbly inside.
I did. Y'all know I've been I'd had a pot shot. I had like a piece of candy. So I'm so emotional.
Put her in the back. I don't want to see all that sad stuff.
No, it's tears of joy.
I know. It makes me mushy, and I don't want to happen.
You don't want to be mushy.
Okay.
You gotta be mushy sometimes.
He can't show emotion. He's an alpha man.
I do that when I come to the house, Thelma, when we talk in private.
You do.
But see, the world can't see that.
I know, that's why I be having to let them know. It's 5 different of that man. That's why his name is Chase, Legacy, Antonio.
Oh,
What
God.
else you got out there?
You got Chase, Dream,
Chase, Remedy.
Legacy, the one, 98%. Touch.
Somebody said Mandingo.
Well, wasn't
I
somebody
don't know
say
who
white
said that. I'm the sister. I'm not privileged to that point.
Right. We don't know about that one.
One they 45 minutes.
Well, then what? Keep coming back.
That what they say. They put 45 minutes with that though.
What you brothers make a week in the knees? Let's stop. We gonna stop.
Y'all crazy.
Well, listen, guys. I have an important question. If you happen to be walking in church down one of the aisles or down one of the pews towards the aisle, and you happen to look down and see this, what's your next move?
You ain't say it was in church.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the money, but I'm gonna hold it. And then when someone make an announcement that they lost their money and can tell me how much was it that they lost, then they can have their money back. Because I'm not finna tell the pastor, the deacon, or nobody that this money was lost, because the person that lost it is definitely gonna make it known that they lost that money. So I ain't gotta report that to none of them.
Great minds think alike, Legacy. You just cleared my conscience and soothed my soul.
Oh. Go ahead, DP. What you gonna do, DP?
If I found that,
yeah,
I'm gonna sing a Tremaine Hawkins song first.
Which is what?
Change. He changed my life. I'm so glad he changed me.
Okay.
You gonna keep it, Donovan?
And then I'm gonna grab it. And I'm gonna say, reach up. God, I'm gonna be like, hey, Jabba, thank you, God. You know I just paid my tithes and offering.
Oh no!
Said in your word. In your word.
Well.
It shall be given back to you. Take it together and run it over.
They making his bed in hell right now.
And then
they folding up his hell sheets right now.
Over, Legacy, hold up. I'm gonna say, hold up. I saw that load of cash.
Yes.
Sitting on the concrete. They call me street minister. That's why I got the street minister, because the money was on the street. They said, stop and grab your blessing right now, not tomorrow, not
right now,
next minute, but right now. I learned that it was more than a $5 Friday. It was a blessing on Saturday and a blessing on Sunday. And we hit it and quit it. That's what I want.
Hey, man.
Do you crazy tonight?
Well, I'm going to look at it definitely as a blessing. I'm going to say, okay, Lord, you give it. Thank you.
Hey, just make sure you get your 10 out of it, your 10%.
Hey, yeah, at least do that.
At least do that, okay? Now, if you want to give an abundant flow of a blessing, as Tasha Cobb would say, don't give it a little seed and then take it back, amen? I mean, take the rest of it that you have.
Let me ask you
Shirley
something.
Shirley Caesar said, I'm taking it back. Take it. I'm taking it back on get home.
Tell you, what would you do if you found the money?
I would have did what Legacy said.
Cause right now you and Donovan are thieves. Y'all are so thievish.
Cause let me tell you, with it, 9 out of 10, depending on what church you go to, you know it's a lot of people that money could have been for something, and they don't have the most. Now, if I'm at Dion's church, and I'm talking about Dion Sanders, oh, I'm putting that in my pocket
You
all the
made
way
more
Oh,
than
down.
a dollar.
wait, hold
I ain't
up.
even finna play with y'all.
How do you know Deion Saunders?
My aunt was married to him.
Okay.
My cousin got this event going. When I tell you we did the video call on how they doing the seating and all that, they outside, the little jets coming in and freaking Land Rovers and all of that. Nah, I'm keeping that. Depending on what church.
So Legacy,
Yes, sir.
cleared the air. I'm sorry, Tayama. Was you done, sis?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, he got on our case just now, so I'm gonna have to say something. Okay, I'm defending your honor and mine. Okay, because the Bible tells us not to let our good to be spoken evil of, and so I'm gonna say I am not a Judas, Ananias, or Shibari. If we find it, it says, "Seek and ye shall find." So I saw it. Okay, it didn't have a name on it, and so Donald Lawrence said, "God's got a blessing with my name on it." So guess what? With my name on it,
You put it in your pocket.
with my name on it, with my name on it, God's got a blessing. God's got a blessing with my name on it.
You got it, D. You got it, baby. You got
With
it.
my name on it.
Well, I know if we go to church together, my money go missing. I'm definitely coming to you in Tony pocket.
I'm sorry. Hey, hold up. Missing is different than finding something.
No.
See,
See, there's a thin line. I'm finna give it to
it
you.
doesn't say return
I'm
to
finna give
sender.
it to you, D. I'm finna give it to you. It's only missing to the person that lost it. It is only found to the person that saw it. So at that moment, the person that lost it, it is missing. And the person that found it did find it. So therefore, it's a blessing and a curse, because if you get it and you see somebody's looking for it, but you don't say, "Hey, I got it," then you cover because the person is looking for it.
I didn't see them looking for it though. If I
I was about to say, how can you tell what somebody looking for?
But hold on.
That's perception. Yeah, thank you, Miss Juicy. Get him.
Listen, I'm finna tell you, that's why it was outside. That's why I said I'm going to hold it. That's why I say I'm going to hold it. And then if I'm at church and someone eventually starts saying, "Did anyone find some money?" then I need to give it back to them. But if I get it and nobody in about 7 days, I'm gonna give you some time, because like I'm gonna say, that could have been somebody's money to pay their rent, mortgage, car note. I'm gonna give them 7. And after 7, it becomes a blessing.
So you give them the next Sunday.
Yeah, it'll become a blessing. If nobody say nothing about next Sunday, it was a blessing for me.
Right.
Man, y'all good.
You know what?
If they don't say nothing and I'm lingering around the church too long and I go home, it's over.
It's over.
Right. The moment I step
I
out
don't even want to lie to you.
Yeah, the moment I step out the door, it's over.
Damn.
All right. And you know what? I guess you didn't know, Legacy. CC Winans, you ain't up on your gospel music. I know you're not. So go and look at the song Never Lost, okay? You never lost nothing. Everything's found, amen.
I got you.
So we Christians, let me tell you something. We Christians, if we lost something, it's because the enemy stole from us, not us.
I got you.
If you lost it, maybe God was telling you to bless someone else with it, because when you give, let's come back to Luke 6:38. When you give, it shall be given back to you with good measure. Press down, shake it together, and run it over. For men, it said, "For man will give unto your bosom." Amen. And so remember, this is not a fact check from Facebook or Twitter or YouTube. This is a reality faith check. Amen.
I got you, D.
Listen, I have another question I want to ask you guys. Just out of curiosity. The little dark, colorful boxes at the bottom of your toothpaste, you ever wonder what those colors mean?
I know what they mean, a lot of them.
Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry.
I saw that video. Okay. I saw that video, but it's nice to know.
So there's the colors on the bottom of your toothpaste.
You know, you talking about like when you look at the toothpaste in the back of it at the bottom and at the bottom of where it's sealed up, it'd be like that black little line or like a blue one. Those are all what it means. Put it back up, T.
Hold on, I'm gonna grab a toothpaste.
You don't went out and bought the one that got green on it, but you've been using the one that got black on it all your life.
Like charcoal?
No, not charcoal.
He finna tell you when he
Black
changed
has
the
chemicals. The green is the natural.
Yeah, the green is the natural. Donovan.
That's Arizona. Yeah. That's purple.
Yeah. That's fruit punch. Was that?
Oh, say it again?
Yours red. What does the red mean, Tony?
Hold on. See this here, the color. Let me so I can show everybody what I'm talking about. On the bottom of your toothpaste, all toothpaste, no matter what toothpaste brand you have, there's a color at the bottom of your toothpaste. Okay. So there's the pictures of the various toothpastes with the different colors at the bottom. And here's the chart that tells you what the colors mean. So if you have the green, that means your toothpaste is all natural. If you have there, what's that, purple or blue, that's natural plus medicine is in that. If it's red, which is this one is red, it's natural plus chemical. And if it's black, it's all chemical. So
how do you feel about the natural plus chemical?
I mean, I don't have no feeling one way or the other. I'm just, it is what it is. I'm just pointing out what it is.
Well, you guys, I would like to tell you my toothpaste is a Munical toothpaste. It is all green.
We don't see it. We don't see it.
My toothpaste.
Go online and pull it up.
You go get the toothpaste. You home.
I'm sitting on the second floor doing your niece's hair because today is her birthday.
Happy in the birthday. I didn't know.
So I gotta get her ready for her festivities in the morning.
Okay, she's gonna be beautiful.
My toothpaste.
What is that? What?
No color.
No color.
No color.
All right, I'm about to go get my toothpaste. Oh wait, I'm not at home, so let me try to get my extra toothpaste. Okay.
So
hold up, just for a moment.
Let me see what mine is.
My toothpaste is a baking soda toothpaste. It is an element on the periodic table because baking soda is. So it's not going to come up as all natural medicine, natural chemical because it's an element.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what mine is. Is that black?
What color is yours?
Oh, it's black.
All
what kind of toothpaste you use? Colgate. Colgate cleans CDs. It seals in the grooves of your CDs so that they don't, when you used to have music for it to be scratched. You'll take the oxidation out of your light, your what are they called? Your lights on your car.
You talking about it removes the yellowish stuff off of the.
Yes, Colgate removes all of that. It polishes your silver, your jewelry. Beyond the chemical in it, woo.
It's all chemical. I just wanted to share that real quick.
So another thing too, which is interesting and it's changed over the years, is crust was created by a black man. And when it was first invented, it was all natural. Just put that out there.
Okay.
Now that other people involved, it's not.
But let me ask a question now that you say that, Kate. Like, you know, Hidden Valley Ranch dressing.
It's by a black farmer.
That was a black-owned company at first.
Mm-hmm.
And he sold it.
And didn't get nothing past when he sold it.
Well, he sold it for like a few $1 million, and but basing it off of the times, that money was considered to be a substantial amount of money. But it always bothers me that we don't see in longevity. We see for the present, but we don't see for the future.
He should have added.
We were not taught to see that.
Yeah,
let's be clear. By then, we wasn't taught to see that.
Yeah, he should have added for the amount he received, but involved, he should have got 2% forever.
Forever.
He should have got something.
Forever.
But it's just crazy because when you're talking about the toothpaste, that man had to sell it to Crest. Now, the crazy thing is we would hire attorneys, and because attorneys, you know, they are what you call a double agent. Your attorney will go and make deals behind your back to say, well, the people that want to buy your stuff may say, hey, we want to only sell it for $3 million. But he's trying to sell it for 12. But he'll say, well, I can get him to sell it for $3 million, but because he's looking for generational wealth himself, he'll go in and talk that 2% thing that you talking about, Juicy, and he'll get that generational wealth for his family for the rest of their life because you didn't know nothing about it, nor did you ask about it. So in order for him to get you to sell it for $3 million, they'll allow that attorney to make that money on the back end for, let's say he stay for the next 15, 20 years. Okay, we'll do that because as long as we don't give it to him.
Mm-hmm.
And the dude who sold BET, the black dude that owned BET, I don't understand the purpose of him selling BET.
Are you talking about Mr. Johnson?
Bob Johnson? Bob Johnson.
He no longer wanted it.
He was ready to retire, okay?
Yeah.
And so what happens is, like he mentioned when Trump was first running for president, that we are all opportunists, okay? And when it comes to opportunity, we have to take an opportunity that helps benefit us, okay? Because really, in all actuality, when something happens, sometimes people think, oh, black this, black this, black this, black that, black. And sometimes it's not always just black. It's always the best interest that's going to help us be functional and stable, okay? When he was ready to retire, guess what? It was time to do whatever, you know? He wasn't thinking, he probably had those thoughts, let's sell it to black. But at the time, there was no one.
No black stepped up.
No one stepped up. Of course, it's a world of opportunity. And now we talk about all these years since he's been gone and that Latino chick took over. Sorry. But let me carry on, okay? And I was younger at the time. We all were, okay? Forever young. But my main point is when she took over, we started seeing a destruction of BET come out because she knew our culture, but she didn't know it. And I don't care how long you've been in the business or been a director or a CEO or CFO or whatever she was. Okay. There was another man in line, and this has nothing to do with her being a female either. There was another man in operation, okay, that would have had a higher standard than she had as a Latino cultural woman, okay? on the black entertainment television. But to make a long story short, not to talk a lot, my main point I was making with that is who you have over the operation, if they are not the best for the company or the vision of the company, it is best not to give it to them, whether they're black or white, okay, or Latino, okay. Sometimes being black doesn't mean that we need to give it to them, okay. And I can't imagine what Tyler Perry and P. Diddy would do with BT, as there was an assumption out there that they would be taking it over. Okay, like there is some news that was out there that TD Jakes and Tyler Perry partnered together for some commercial property or some real estate property. I have a problem with that. I have a problem with TD Jakes supposedly partnering with Coca-Cola.
Yep, that's what it was.
So all of that is a demonic atmosphere already waiting to happen. And you know, when Lil Nas, I'm sorry, you all. I took over the show. I apologize, you all.
Do you think, Donald? Do you think?
I didn't
No,
realize
you're perfectly fine. We all in it.
I didn't realize I was on mute, and I'm up here like, preach.
Yeah.
I'm just all in the background.
I saw you do it, but I thought you were just moving your lips.
No, I didn't realize y'all couldn't
I was
hear
looking
me.
at it, but I didn't know. Okay, just to let y'all know, hello world. Okay, just to make sure y'all know that that's some of the toothpaste I use. Let me go on back to my live. What I was going to say. Okay,
I like
that was a commercial
with
break.
charcoal.
Thank you. Yes. All right, going back to Lil Nas. When he got on BT and kissed those men on BT with that show, okay, it showed that we never have tolerated that on international TV. Even if it's happening in the black community, we're not going to advertise it for them, okay? That was for them, Paramount. That was not for us. That was for a Paramount payoff, okay? All right. And no, I'm not saying it supposedly. I'm saying that was a Paramount payoff. Okay. Because that was not supposed to happen on black entertainment television. That stuff never happened in decades. What people do behind their closed doors, don't put it out there in front of our younger kids, in front of our people, not what the world or the social life of what people want us to believe and think, but our people are strong. And no, our color does not belong on any other flag except our Negro flag. Okay? We're not meant to be with the rainbow. While I'm saying that I have all these colors. I'm not coming against any nationality. I'm not coming against anyone. I'm saying that we are a strong people. And a strong people deserves a stronger, better. Okay? And so leave it alone.
Hey, goddamn, Tony.
I love you, Tony. But what I'm saying is we have to level up to make sure that we're fighting against some of the not even the establishment, the radical no, I'm going to say it, okay? The radical Democrats that are saying that all black people do this, okay? They're locking us black men up as Adam Masters. I was shocked and ashamed for Lil Nas to put that on international television with Jack Harlow about that music video that shows a bunch of black men basically messing with each other, okay? In prison. It was a music video, okay? And then him lap dancing over the devil and things. And see, that's not black entertainment television promoting that stuff. That's those people.
But let me ask you a question, D, with that. Let me ask you a question with that.
Uh-huh.
Even though Mr. Bob was ready to retire, he's been in BET Entertainment since it started, and that was forever ago. Huh? And my thing is, you didn't groom anybody in those 20 years. You didn't groom your kids. You didn't groom nobody to leave it to your kids or someone to say, look, all you gotta do is run it. I would rather have had him give it to his kids, nephew, niece, auntie, or uncle, or somebody, and let them run it in the ground.
Legacy. Back in the days, it was something about that he got strong armed up out of the BET. It wasn't that he wanted to get out. It was some politics behind why he had to get out.
See
So he did not sell BET because he wanted to sell BET. It was either sell BET or we gonna sell your butt up the river. What these type of people do, they let you feel like you're powerful. They let you feel like you could do some of anything. And what they do is they keep a record of it, or they'll record it. So either you'll buy by, this nigga done thought he done got too big, and that's how he wound up losing BET. He did not lose it over, okay, I just want to retire. It was a lot of politics behind the sale of BET.
So he basically did something that they had over his head.
Exactly.
That we don't know about, that blackballed him after, because I was reading where they were saying that he had a monopoly stronger than the Oscars. You understand how big that is to be stronger than the BET Music Awards drew more television ratings than the Oscar did. So at that point, when they really started seeing that, everybody talked about the BET Awards. That was some of the best times of the year when they would get ready to do the BET Awards. You were gonna get to see the best against the best. You're gonna get to see all your black superstars. And it was, you know how we talked about how black people should get their own instead of dealing with the Oscar, worrying about getting an Oscar and get a Leon. It's like when they realized that people were paying more attention to the BET Awards than they was the Oscars, maybe that's when it turned. Because you talking about the BET Awards, nobody even really watched the BET Awards like they used to no more.
Right.
That is when it turned, and they forced him out of where he was because the building where it was located in Northeast, it wasn't like, if you look at how the area is now, that's their regentrification.
Gentrification.
Gentrification is going on big time there, and he was like the ushering in of, we gonna take everything from you all,
right?
And it's there was a lot, like Tayama was saying, that if you know the area and you know Chocolate City, it's crime here. And it's a lot of gang and gangsters type stuff going on, especially back then. He was just a part of all that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they made him a part of all of that?
Well,
or he made himself a part of all, like just the same as you're great as locksmith, but your cousin might break in. Like you may became a locksmith after being a burglar.
Or let's just say
rappers after they were drug dealers. You get what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
it's not they made him that. It's that's just here. That's just here.
What you gonna say, D?
Really crazy dealing with and it's sad, you all.
Because I just didn't me personally, when I heard that he sold it, and I think he sold it for like $3 or $5 billion, something like that. And it just seemed like and he was the person that owned it outright, right? He didn't have any, he owned it, he had it outright. So I mean, it's just scary to me because I mean, it's like that's like I tell people about pictures and stuff that you take on your phone and stuff, and these folks got some type of file through the internet server, through your phone, that when you save and take pictures of, you know, these type of things pop back up when you running for like presidency.
It's called the cloud.
It's called a cloud.
The internet was designed to be the military's one of its first lines of defense. It was a spy system to be able to spy on other nations to see what they were doing. And they turned it against, like, on its own people to keep a monitor of it. But when the internet first came out, the whole design of it was to keep track of what was being done. AOL was the first that offered you all access to getting onto the internet, and it was a safe way to the internet because it was a controlled environment. So it protected you, and it gave you places to search the internet. Like you could go in chat rooms through AOL and do search engines and different things. But once you went out on the internet, the www back then, you were like free for all. And then over time, it became more monopolized to where now programmers, like before we could code ourselves, now it's all regulated. And that regulation is by the government and down how they're going to monitor us, how they keep up with us, how they do. It's crazy.
Very crazy.
Once Steve Chase merged with Time Warner, that was the ball. That was a game changer right there. And Steve Chase did not realize what he was getting involved with when he merged with Time Warner. And when he did, his whole empire crashed. Time Warner's still here.
Wow.
Regulate.
Well, what's new? What's next, bro?
I'll show you two quick videos. One short video, and then one we're really gonna dive into. And it's the second one is hot. We're gonna really get into that one. But have you ever noticed that when you meet somebody that's on Instagram, they are beautiful, or Facebook, they call them Instagram models, Facebook models. You know, they give you this image, but then you go meet them in person. It's not always the same person.
Only unless you juicy cakes does it stay same.
Check this. I saw this video. Check this out.
You gotta go.
He is shocked.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
He is in shock. He cannot believe that it's the same person.
Can you play that again?
Huh?
Can you play that again?
There's no sound if that's what you're looking for.
No, I just need to see it again.
Okay.
Makeup is this is a problem.
That ain't makeup. That's filter.
Filter?
That's a filter. See, listen.
That's makeup. That's wig. That's
where the wig is. But if you look at the highlight, if you look at the highlighted part of her that is perfect. That's called a filter, where it takes your image and it makes your body look makes it better looking than what it normally is. You and Tama just don't have to use it because some people don't, some people are a little bit more blessed. But that right there almost was a baby cockroach. Go back and play it again and tell me you ain't seen a chihuahua and a cockroach that look like that before. Go play it again.
So I just want to dread that bad.
Oh, she still needs it.
Listen, Tony, Donna, Tayama, and Juke. As I would have been sliding that screen up and looked again, I would have grabbed my phone and went to emergency phone call and told them it was an intruder in my home. You know when Tamara, what her name? Tamara? Not Tamara, but
how did you?
No, not that one. No. I'm talking about she married the Grant Hill. The person I'm talking about now, she's to myself. There's a stranger in. It ain't take me a while to figure out. You got to go. You got to go. God damn, Donovan, boy, you thirsty? You don't drunk like 4 different. You all right?
I'm filling it up like right here, so you can't even tell that I'm like really. Yeah. So.
I'm still stuck on Fruit Punch, Arizona.
Well, I put a little bit of it in there because taking this by itself is a little. Okay.
What is that, vodka?
No, it's a green juice. It's a green smoothie. It's super green.
Which I know wasn't vodka.
It's not a smoothie either.
It's juice.
Nasty.
Hey, Jose, it's not that nasty.
Hola, Jose.
You know, I like stuff like that, though.
But check this video. This next video is 9 minutes long, so pay close attention. Legacy, sometimes you can't hear the videos, so please make sure your setting you can hear this, because this video is very detailed, and I know you're gonna tell her, the lady, you're gonna tell her a new ass.
Let's get it.
This is entitled "When Entitlement Crosses."
He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car.
You're recording me?
Yeah.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
What?
Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
There's nothing wrong with
I will die. That's embarrassing. I get courted.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves, because the Rank Mogul Show is about to begin. Hold on to your seats and get ready to dive headfirst into the pea pool of dating dilemmas and restaurant rendezvous. Imagine a first date, a seemingly ordinary evening at the Cheesecake Factory. What happens when entitlement clashes with common courtesy? Buckle up as we recount the disrespectful and outrageous tale of a date gone wrong, where a woman's audacious expectations meet their match in a no-nonsense gentleman. Let's jump right into it.
He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes.
Did you want me to open the door for you?
Okay.
Are you're recording me?
Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Oh, okay.
Okay. So
yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date? Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. Look at, when you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but if I'm taking someone out on a date, especially a first date, I expect some basic courtesy. You know, show up on time, be respectful, and maybe, just maybe, put your phone away and actually engage in a conversation. But no, not this lady. She's too busy live streaming her entitlement on TikTok. And then she starts questioning the choice of the restaurant. Honey, it's the Cheesecake Factory, not some 5-star Michelin restaurant. It's good food, and if you're too good for it, well, then I guess you're just too good for me.
To this date, as I expect, with the expectations for myself, to keep you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but I mean,
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least, you know.
What did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Well, I mean, like, even like when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay.
I don't know you.
I can respect that. I can respect that. When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not maybe
I don't
we're not
know
there
yet.
Okay. And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
But
I got myself all made
There's nothing
up.
wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, well look at my planner where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him. No. What do you mean no?
See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs for an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late, and like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment. And that is not possible.
And that's why I'm saying, I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, you know, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice, fancy restaurant as Aria. Especially if I'm paying for the whole thing, which I'm still willing to do. I would have been, but if we're late, I mean, I told you twice.
It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot.
I mean,
I'm waiting for a reservation.
We can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, like, you know, equivalent to that? I mean,
I literally
you don't understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
There's nothing wrong with
I will die. That's embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for that. I can tell it's not gonna be there. and maybe we're not right for each other. So respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
And did you catch how she tried to blame the guy for not meeting her expectations? Lady, he's not a mind reader. If you have certain expectations, communicate them. Don't just assume he knows everything you're thinking. And honestly, her makeup? I mean, who's advising her on that? It's like she dipped her face in a bucket of paint. But you know what the best part was? The guy's response. He didn't put up with her nonsense. He didn't try to argue or plead with her. He simply said, you know what? I'm dropping you off home. And that, my friends, is how you handle entitlement.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, I'm not.
So you just want to call it a night? I mean,
Yeah.
Isn't there some kind of compromise or something? Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm sorry, y'all.
But
if I don't feel respected, I am not gonna go through with the rest of the day.
Well, I mean, you are serious. You really mean it.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't want this place anyway, right?
I mean, I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative. You made some good points. That's why I'm willing to compromise. Are you sure you want to go home?
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations for a first date, but I've already set them, and you've broken every one.
Oh
So,
my God.
I'm sorry. We're dropping you off home.
All right, whatever. Well, I mean, I guess I understand. You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, I'm sorry. I understand where you're coming from.
So, let this be a lesson to all of us. If you're going on a date, be respectful, be considerate, and please, for the love of cheesecake, put your phone away. And if you encounter someone like this lady, do yourself a favor and just drive away. Because life's too short to deal with that level of entitlement. And hey, if you ever need a laugh, just remember this story and be thankful you're not on a date with her. Thank you and good night, Rank Mogul Show.
Who want to go first?
The ending was crazy.
For the love of cheesecake. Ha 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 ha. You know, it's funny how you wrote ha 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 ha.
She
or
is
should
crazy.
we say ja 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 ja?
That's the Spanish.
I know. That's why I said it's funny how he wrote it. He waited an hour for her. You know, I'm gonna try that on my next date.
I can't believe her.
And I want to see if I get the same response. Why are you shaking your head, Legacy?
Oh my God.
Legacy would have made her ass walk.
Girl,
Me.
Te amo.
Yes.
Baby, you know your brother, don't you?
Legacy would have said, my car ain't up to your standards neither.
Well, first of all, I didn't even make it to the Cheesecake Factory. Cause when I pulled up there and oh God, I don't wanna do it. I wanna be good.
I told you.
I just wanna be good. I was good Tuesday. First of all, this bitch had this man waiting for a whole hour downstairs. He was a damn simp and fool then. Because listen. I'm sorry. If it's my mama, these women on this podcast, I'm gonna wait for them because first of all, I'm already in one of their houses in some air conditioning waiting, and I do have the assumption that most women do take a little longer than normal. So
she did not let him in. She did not let him in.
That's if you're gonna let me get to it. I said I know I would be invited into the home, so I would still be very comfortable than sitting inside of my car for an hour for somebody that ain't even skeeted in her mouth yet. So no. Come on. See, this is what I be talking about. These are the hoes that I'm talking about. These are the ones that give bad reputation to my sisters and my queens that deserve good people. That man possibly was a guy. And let me tell you, I know she know what type of money that the man got because her disposition changed when she saw that man was for real and was backing up out. Now she's hollering about compromise. Oh, you didn't have compromise nowhere in your vocabulary a few minutes ago.
She apologized too. To compromise.
She apologized too.
Yes, and are you sure you want to? Are you see? She knows she had done dropped the bag. The bag was fumbled. The bag had got fumbled.
The bag got fumbled when she came out when she threw her hair back.
You know what? I'm sick of y'all. But she kept saying, "Look at me," and I was like, "I'm looking at you, sis," and I would have never tried to talk to you. Ever.
Thank you.
Ever.
Not that, and we not even going to put like we not putting those sisters down. It ain't even.
Yes, we will.
No, I'm
yes,
talking about
this one will.
I'm talking about Tam and I. We.
Oh, okay. Cause
listen. No, listen. I have to put that down because that lady act like she was somebody he ain't never seen before.
No, what I was about to say is we not here putting sisters down. But we not gonna let him have a false sense of identity either.
Yes. Oh,
like she told him, she say, "Look at me." I say, and what is he looking for?
Right. I and squint it.
Girl, exactly. I'm like, what is he looking for? I was trying to figure out what was he looking for.
You ain't.
When she was looking at her, took her to Burger King.
Listen. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This hoe had on a lovely wholesale dress.
It was a maxi dress.
No. She got it from Lovely Wholesale.
A maxi
I've
dress?
seen it.
What is that?
It's an online shop where you can get that dress for probably $6.99. and you just had somebody to do, see, because you can tell when somebody just got their hair done, cause I tend to do it. I tend to do it.
But the thing about it is, and no offense to anybody who wear fake hair, because I do, my daughter do, my mama don't, but no offense. But at the same time, if you got fake hair, it's not look at me. It's look at me and my plastic.
Or my pony.
Right. You gotta include. You cannot. That's what I'm saying. You having a sense of false identity. You cannot do that.
But how did I tell you how that happened?
She was talking to the man like, "I'm doing your ass a favor going out with you." That's how she was sounding. She would have had to get out of my car.
Oh, listen.
That's the part I hate the most.
Jose, if she wouldn't have got out of my car, you can stay right there, baby. I got somebody for you.
Legacy, can he sue her?
Well,
because she was recording.
I felt like I felt like he should
Hold on.
have.
Go ahead, Jose.
I'm sorry. I felt like he should have just said, "You know what? Get out of my car."
Exactly.
Find a way home.
But here go the catch or not. But this is crazy because it's a thin line with dating. Because I have seen someone kick out a person on a date at night, and something happened to that individual because you picked that individual up in your vehicle. And unless there's a physical altercation between you and that person, if it's not, you have to get that individual back to where you dropped them off at. And the thing is, he couldn't sue her about video recording because he also agreed to it when he said, if you want them to hear us talk, then we can do it. And that's when he walked around and agreed to get into the video. But I think that people, men, and she's used to dating out of her race, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But she's also used to dating simps, somebody who she feel like she can control them with her body and with her look. And she's used to doing that. And that guy right there looked like he was a simp and that he didn't know his worth. So therefore, when it changed on her to where the man did know his worth and he wasn't gonna budge on his decision of compromising after she didn't want to compromise, it made her so small. If you can look at how her face gestures changed, how she started to bow down and humble down to like if he would have been like, hey, we either going in here or we not. What are you gonna do? She would have got out that car and went right in the Cheesecake Factory because now she knows he's used to okay looking, nice looking women, decent looking women, that she ain't doing nothing for him. Waiting an hour? Listen. I'm no lie. If I'm at a girl house, a woman house, and just we chilling and hanging out, and she just say, I would like to go out to eat. And I'd be like, well, baby, get dressed. I'm okay with it taking you an hour and a half or whatever to get ready to go because I know it take y'all a little time.
Nope. No way.
But if we have already made plans and set a time to be picked up and what time reservation is, and I get to your house, I'm outside there. Okay, give me a few minutes. I'm okay with that. When 10 minutes pass,
because that's a few.
Yeah, did you forget I was downstairs? No, I'm just getting out the shower. Listen, the date is over. I ain't gonna tell you that the date is over. All you gonna do is get dressed and come outside, and I ain't gonna even be there. I'm going to the Cheesecake Factory and eat on the same reservation time because I came to eat. I might swing by and pick Tony up. Tell me, can you meet me over there? Cause I'm gonna be roaming everywhere. But somebody gonna entertain me for that time period. But it ain't gonna be her.
Well, apparently they had a reservation for that other restaurant, but because she was late, took so long, they would have not made it.
Right.
So you would have made it to the reservation because you would have waited 10, maybe 15. I said 15 minutes. I would have waited 15 minutes for her.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
15 minutes max. Yeah, 15 minutes
Well,
max.
15 minutes what I would have waited.
There shouldn't have been a wait necessary because once she realized she wasn't going to be able to make that time, and clearly, if you ain't showered, you ain't going to be on that time.
You got to let him know.
Called and said, and
Totally.
you could have been sitting at home playing your video game.
Exactly.
And reschedule or put it back. She was very inconsiderate. But one of the things I want to point out is she pointed out, she said, I get courted. Put up the definition again, Tony.
Yeah, bring it up.
To be involved with romantically, typically with the intention of marrying. So that means in her mind, she is courted and she expects to go to these expensive restaurants because at the end of her date, like Jose was in the comments saying, she expects sex.
Well, I didn't mean it like that, but yeah, I guess.
But that's what it is.
I meant I would expect sex.
That's why she has that entitlement of look at me. How would you take me here? Because she feels the only way she's going to give it is if she goes and gets somewhere at an expensive restaurant. Then that's fair exchange for what she's giving.
Yeah, she'll more prostitute slut buckets, keep drop drink.
So what you're saying is that if you take me to an expensive restaurant, you may get lucky tonight.
It's not May.
You're going to get the ski in the back of my tonsil drawer.
You're going to get it. She expects it. So
she expects for you to ski in the back of her tonsil drawer.
That dress was a little revealing for a first date.
She was for it. And
she bought it for $6.99 on lovelywholesale.com.
Now, I want to know something too.
She was revealing how this. That was her thing. Women.
Donovan hasn't said anything. What do you think about her, Donovan?
Hold on, Juice. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, D. Tony, what you were saying?
I said women utilize their assets, their best assets, to get what they want. So if she knows she has a pretty face, she's gonna glamorize that. She has big breasts, she's gonna show those.
Yes.
Push them up.
I haven't dated in 20 years, so I don't know what it is like out there right now.
If she has a big voluptuous ass like Juicy, you know, she's gonna wear something, you know, her spandex or.
Is that true? Juicy? Come on, you can answer. There's nothing wrong with that.
Juicy ass is the biggest thing on her body.
Uh-oh.
You can
Who's that?
Jose, you can take her out to actually.
Jose, you missed the introduction. When I said when Juicy walk, it sounded like a round of applause. Like a standing ovation.
Bad. You guys are bad.
And all the men salute. Down low.
Juicy, she's like a little embarrassed over there.
And it's all natural. She homegrown.
I'm gonna start squatting.
She is homegrown.
It's gonna get bigger.
It's gonna get rounder.
Jose, they wrote a song about her. So Mix-a-Lot wrote a song about her.
Yeah, because
Baby
of her.
Got Back.
Baby got back.
Yes.
Oh.
So that video, I said, your legacy is gonna definitely show out on this video.
Why did you do that? You messed up. I was going for 2 days.
Let me tell you, Tony, it's another video out there with this lady that went to a restaurant with a man to eat. This lady ordered 4 entrees of like oysters. So in all, she ate 48 oysters. Then she ordered all this stuff. Dude left her behind to pay the tab.
I saw that one. I tried to download it. I couldn't find it.
It's a video where a guy took a girl and she was ordering all these drinks. And he already took her to an expensive restaurant to like woo her. But now she's ordering drinks on top of what he anticipated for the food. So he's texting his friends and asking them to cash app him money because every time she ordered another drink, he got to text another friend. Like, oh, I need more. And by the time their bill was over, they were like a couple $100 in, and she was still like, more drinks.
Listen, I saw one where a dude was taking a young lady out to dinner, and she had done ordered her food, and he had done ate, and she had done ate. And so the waitress come and ask him, should I bring the check? And she was like, no, not yet. And he was like, what you mean, you want dessert? And she was like, no, she's like, yeah, I want dessert, plus I want to order two more entrees for my mother and my child. And the dude was like, hold on, what you mean? We can he was like, well, I don't have a problem. We can stop by, a Burger King or McDonald's and grab them something to eat on the way taking you home. And she was like, oh, my child don't eat no fast food restaurant. And she was like, for real. So the waitress pissed me off because the man, she know the man is paying, and the man was like, no, you can go and bring the tab. And the lady was like, no, you can take my order. And he looked at it and said, you're paying for this. And she was like, oh no, I'm not paying for this. You vowed to take me out on a dinner date. He said, and that's the obligation that I'm going to pay for. So she went ahead and gave the lady the order. And so the dude was like, okay. So the dude got up and went to the front. and paid his bill and went and sat out in the car. So when the lady brought her food back, the lady brought her the bill.
You know,
She ain't have no money. No money.
I was gonna say it must have been a video of me until you got to that part. Because if I go out to eat with a guy, I still gotta cook food for my household. And
that should have been done. That should have been done before you even went on the date.
But hold on. I don't have the expectation that my date gonna pay for that food either.
Yeah, that's
So
wrong.
anywhere where I go eat, I can feed my kids. I can feed me. And I do order, and I have had the experience where I've said 1 second and added to go order, and the dude thought I was adding it. I'm like, nah, I can pay for you. Want me to pay for our dinner? Like,
but that's the thing, Kate. Just like I just heard you and Jose say that. Maybe hold on for a second, because I think we're being a little rude. We went into that, but we need to go ahead and let DP say what he had to say before we get ready to get out of here. Go ahead, D.
He froze.
Is he doing
No, he ain't froze. He being a butt.
He doing the mannequin challenge?
Yo.
I'm just listening. I'm actively listening.
Well, I
go
had
ahead,
asked you, what did you think about the lady?
When to talk and when not.
You got it, baby.
Okay, so there's always a level of respect when you go on a date, first of all. And so when you have a level of respect, there's got to be a mutual respect. And first of all, the respect started with an hour late, an hour waiting, and I'm not invited into your place of residence, and I'm willing to wait for our moment to shine together out in public for an hour. She's got a good man already, right there. Okay, so this has been made about her, but let's see how much could it have cost him the wait of the hour, okay, the headache of the date, okay, and the headache of the results of the date, okay. That makes you not want to date, period, because of those kind of encounters. And we talk about entitlement. No, that's a psychological mental therapy that she needs. She needs to go get therapy. Okay, she thought it was cool to actually
It's manipulation.
record this. That's actually embarrassing. And it's intimidation, humiliation, and it's also it's really culturally disrespectful, because you can tell that they're from two different cultures, okay? And he was allowed to actually still stay. Well, and we don't know him or his personality, but based on speculation of the video, he has a calm and patient, respectful personality, and he was able to address her still as her being a woman in his date. He was able to stay in the line of respect to let her know how much he did not appreciate that. And I would say that the world. Yes.
The reason that entitlement she has that is because, like I say, she's had so many men. This ain't the first time she's done this. See, because most people
she thought she was weak. He was weak. Okay. She thought she was going to seek him out as a weak vessel. Okay, and thought he was going to encounter that weak moment and just shut down. And he stood his ground with the level of respect. And see, he did the right thing. Like Jose said, you said, Jose, I agree with you. She would have been left out at the Cheesecake Factory. And I probably would have gave her a couple of dollars to go in there to get a cheesecake and get her an Uber home, so I would not have to deal with the level of disrespect and foulness that she had.
But did you guys notice?
And
did you notice how how when he was serious about going home,
Yeah.
even though she was starting to ask for some sort of compromise, he was like, "No, I'm
Oh
taking
yeah,
you home. It's
he
over."
stood
Yeah.
his
And
ground.
I don't know if you noticed her voice changed. Did you
Everything
guys
changed.
notice that?
Yes, everything
Her
changed.
her demeanor
Oh yeah,
completely was
Everything.
like, "Whoa!" She
everything.
knew that he's on to me. That's why I saw her. I was like, she's like saying to herself, "Oh shit, he's on to me now. I can't, I gotta turn this, this show that off and be
But
myself
Jose,
because,
she
but
also
too late."
said she also said, "Are you sure you want to end? You sure you want to turn it in this earth?" And what he basically told her was, "You had done already fucked up the church's money. I was done with you." She had done fucked up the church's money, and he was done. And all he wanted to do is get her out of his presence. He could
Right.
have easily changed and said, "Yeah, we can go in," but she had done so much so fast that he was just like Donovan said. Time had done been wasted, and you didn't value my time.
No,
So
I
Mhm.
since
like
you didn't value my
Yeah.
time, you got to get your ass from around me.
I like how he said he doesn't have many rules for his first date.
Yeah. Yeah.
However, she had already
Broke all
crossed
of them.
off, broke all of them.
Yep.
Yep. And she was humbled. She was humbled then, Juicy, when he started pulling out of there because she's so used to whoever she's been
Getting away
dating.
with it.
She's so used to getting her way. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
not going. So he was like, "Don't worry about it. You ain't got to go in. But what you got to do is go home. Do you
Yeah.
need me to drop you off somewhere? Or do you want me to drop you at your house?" Now, let me show you something. Right now, if that man drop her ass off home and call her tomorrow and say, "Look, I want some cooked and I'll be over there. You taking dick tonight because you fucked up my day?" Excuse me, Donovan. She is over there with a bathed vagina and ready to take dick in her ass, in her mouth, and in her vagina because
Oh
he
my
showed
God,
her
Legacy. Come
she
on.
don't run shit.
Shit.
Tony, put that face up.
Look at Donovan's face.
Damn.
Come on, Legacy.
Listen,
You were
y'all
doing
y'all
so
wanted
great.
this.
You
Y'all
were
wanted
doing
this.
so
Y'all
great.
wanted.
And then you say, even DP covered his face out
But
of
that's what they wanted.
embarrassment.
They wanted this one. I was good.
Am I
Tony
wrong?
did this. So, listen, y'all. Listen. It is that time. I want everybody to know I appreciate them coming out tonight. Donovan, Jose, we appreciate y'all. Y'all definitely bring so much laughter, information to the show that we want to be able to give our family opportunity to see you guys more, Jose, even though you didn't come on or Donovan didn't come on Tuesday to the one of the greatest shows we've ever done. But Jose, let them know.
My name is Jose Alvarez, president of Boynton Mobile Services. I provide mobile services, mobile notary services, and signing services to title companies and individuals. You can reach me at 561-703-6541, or my email is boyntonmobileservices@gmail. We come to you.
All right, all right. We definitely appreciate you, Jose. We're gonna bring out one of the smoothest gentlemen with his wordplay. Definitely can get in that scripture and give it to you that way as well. And if you drop a lot of money in church and you lost it, he'll scoop it up and you won't get it. Mr. DP, let him know.
Look, I'm going to correct the atmosphere. If we don't know who dropped the money, it's a blessing. With my name on it, I'm Donovan Phipps. You can log on to donovanphipps.com for more information. You can also add me on Instagram at DPhipsLife and Keeping It Real on Facebook at Donovan Phipps. And also, just want to say, just know if you didn't if your name's not on it, you can't claim it. So I named it and I claimed it and I'm taking it back. I'm throwing it back. to Legacy. Thank you for having me tonight.
All right, we appreciate you, DP. We're gonna go ahead and bring our sister out with the juiciest cakes in the business. The one and only, the real rainbow queen, Jew Cakes. Let them know.
And I found out something today.
You can find me here every Tuesday and Friday on the ATL show. On Facebook, Nicole Purse. Instagram, Miss Beautiful. And TikTok, Miss Juicy Cakes. And for all your homeopathic wellness needs, you can check out the website. Hook me up for a consultation at enliventoyou.com.
All right, you know we love you, girl. Appreciate you. Right now, we're finna bring out the boss lady. One, the only Tyson's mom, my little big sister, thinks she bossed me. Sometimes.
Well, you can reach me at Tayama Copeland 1 on Facebook. You also can reach me on Tayama01 Instagram. Some shit. But anywho, don't go to my website because it's under construction. And I don't need no phone calls. That's under construction too. Have a blessed one.
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay. Y'all know what time it is. We're finna bring out the boss man, the one that makes it possible for us to be out here in these ATL world, these ATL streets. The one and only pain in my ass. Pain in my side, but I would not want to do it without my big brother. He's round two. AB, let him know.
I'm Anthony Brown, yours truly. You can find me on all social medias. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Or you can find me under The Anthony Brown Show. Also, you can email me with show ideas, suggestions, things you think we should bring forth on the show or things we should change at The Anthony Brown Show at gmail.com. Follow my Facebook page, which is Anthony the Writer. The words that I live by, and so should you. And that you got to grind until you shine.
All right. Y'all done heard that long enough. 3 years, you ought to be goddamn shining. Y'all out there in the goddamn street. In the ATL world, you better be shining. Y'all know who I am.
All right, have a good night, everybody.
Hold on, Jose. No. You gonna stay on here till I get me signed off.
If God be for you, who can be against you?
Listen, y'all know who I am. I'm Legacy the Great. Y'all can reach me on Facebook up under Dream Williams. You can also hit me on YouTube up under at Legacy the Great. My email is legacyunlocked@mail.com. For business purpose only. Please hit me up at 229-630-7615 or 561-907-9129. Need any legal consultation, having problems getting inside of your vehicle, we definitely can make that happen. I'm out here in Cape Coral and in between Fort Myers. You call me, I pop it. Whichever one, I got you. So listen, y'all can get up at us. We appreciate your time, love, energy. Kamal, all y'all, we appreciate y'all. We're nothing without you guys. And you know what we say at the end of the day? Kate, let them know.
Shine. ATL, hope.
28 grams of moss, 28 grams of moss. Little people the kings, little people the kings. Y'all ain't ready for this, y'all ain't ready for this. Champion. I'm the champion. I'm the champion. I'm the champion. Don't know why you can't wanna wait to be with the street just to give you cats a chance to eat. What you got for early didn't finish the plate. Now that I'm back, you rap cats are gonna have to wait. Been gone a whole year, still nobody got the leadership or the heart to even feel my spot. I'm the champion, must I say it again? The best in this rap game and I continue to win. See, I'm allergic to that, losing makes me sneeze. They're like you phony rap cat, I'm about to make it squeeze. Bring your whole crew, nigga, I'ma swallow that. So when it pops off, ASC is on a holler back. It's 28 grams, nigga. I've been running this shit. So anything in front of me can fuck around and get hit. I follow you, rap cast, so you niggas my sons, and I'm the truth. Wow, cause I'm the motherfucking champion. I'm the champion. I'm the champion. I'm the champion. Still rep the A&T, but I carry my throne. God bless every child that can hold it home. And I am that child, as you niggas can see. Cause ain't another rapper out here better than me. And this goes to anybody trying to steal my spot. I'm number one in this shit, so number one you not. So when you can't scream, y'all is the best, I laugh. Like really, you cats don't really know the how. You do the math, and that's yourself who really great. Then add it up and watch it equal up to 28. So that's the little cats know who really the done. I'm overall, I let you niggas fight for number one. Yeah, put that on my life, put that on my son. Gotta stay the best of people licking trade lunch. And my throne and I'm the key. You can put that on my heart and I'm the God. Cause I'm the motherfucking champion.